Fuck yeah, we're rocking out to Freddy versus Jason.
We are, and that song, of course, as you recognize it, not specifically from Freddy vs. Jason, but it was in the movie.
It was like just the instrumental kind of part. That wasn't the singing part.
Yeah.
But that was "How Can I Live" by Il Nino.
Man, they were around for a hot minute and then went away.
I never heard of them before or after this movie.
Really? They were on 98 Rock all the time.
I don't remember. I don't think I listened to. I was still in school, so I didn't really listen to 98 Rock.
Oh,
I didn't have
okay.
my own car or nothing yet.
Oh.
2003, so I was a freshman.
All right, well, I mean, I listened to the radio at home.
Yeah, I played games
So did I.
in wrestling. Fuck yeah,
So did
WWE,
I.
brother. You're older than me.
That is true.
So Freddy vs. Jason. This is technically the 11th Jason. I mean, not canon, but because Jason X came out before this one, so technically this is like the 11th Jason-esque movie.
Um,
And then
Wait, no, did
what
this come out
number?
before Jason X?
No, it came out after.
Oh, did it? Okay.
I'm pretty sure
You probably did.
because Jason X was Jason 10. Yeah, 2001 was Jason X.
Uh
That movie, God, I can't wait to do that movie.
huh. That one has some interesting stuff
So
in it.
good. Oh, it's so good. Like when he picked up those girls in the sleeping bags and just bashed them against a tree.
Yeah.
Oh man. So, anyways, yeah. What number does this make Freddy? Like, how many has he been in after this one, then, technically?
Uh, he has
Because he had what,
the
nine
five
of his own movies,
originals.
or eight of his own movies?
He had five, and then Freddy's Dead was one. Six, seven. This might be eight.
But then there was the New Nightmare
That's
that came out
I'm
before this.
I'm including that.
Oh, okay. Man,
They stopped
talk
numbering
about
them after
besides.
five.
Well, that's, oh yeah, that's true. Besides the remake, I think in 2009 or 2010, like God, there was only been Robert Englund as Freddy. Like, I kind of wish they would have kept it that way.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
But no one,
I
no one even
liked
remembers that.
Jackie Early. I do. I like that movie. I bought it. It's on my phone. I can watch it right now.
God damn it.
Because I like Jackie Earl Ailey. I liked him after The Watchmen. So,
Well,
like, of course,
yeah.
I still got it. But it's just not the same as Robert Englund. It's probably because they made him look more realistic burn skin rather than just like the campiness of Robert Englund's suit.
Yeah, it was a huge tonal shift.
It was. Not a lot of people I think were fans of it.
I didn't care for it.
Yeah. And didn't in these movies with the original ones with Freddy, didn't wasn't he accused of molesting kids, but he didn't. But people killed him,
I
and so that's why he haunts like the town and shit because
they
he was
always
wrongfully
just they
killed.
always just called him a child killer. I don't think it ever got like into the creepy touching kids thing.
Oh, because he cut them with the glove, right? That's why he had the glove with the knives. He used that on
Yeah.
the kids. Because I thought he was wrongfully killed because he really wasn't. But in the new movie, it's like, oh, Freddy touched them when they were kids, and it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, God, I can't even remember the remake that much.
I mean, I remember liking it. I haven't seen it since it's been in theaters, but I remember liking it.
Yeah, that was the one time I did see it was in the theater, and I never saw it after that.
Oh.
I saw Jason X in the
But
theater too.
I do. Oh fuck yeah! I don't remember if I did or not. But I do remember liking this movie, and I think I might have seen this movie in theaters.
Yeah, this one is I can't remember if I saw it in theaters or not, but I remember liking it okay.
Like it did its job. It was, you have two iconic characters. I think probably crossing over for the first time, and the story was kind of convoluted because somehow Freddy used Jason to kill people on Elm Street so they could spark their memory of Freddy,
him,
because he
right?
was weak because people forgot about him. Yeah, and then he was powerful enough to come back, but of course you can't fucking control Jason. So then Jason still went around killing people, so he had to like try and kill him himself, right?
Right. But then every time
Yes.
Freddy was trying to kill somebody, Jason would intervene. So
Oh,
he
that's
started
right.
he
I remember
started
that.
taking all of his kills, and then that's why they started feuding.
That's right. I forgot about that. That was pretty
Yep.
good. Hey, how do you feel about that whole pinball scene where Freddy was just throwing around and
Oh,
was
I
making all
mean,
that pinball noise?
it's fine.
That's pretty
It's in
bad.
the dream world. It's not the dumbest thing they've done in the dream world before.
I guess it was awful to see Jason handled that way. Was just kind of like, oh,
Well, the thing that suffers this movie like suffers from in a lot of films that this period did, and we talked about it before in another review during this, I think in Bride of Chucky, where they started using CG effects for stuff, and it doesn't work in horror.
oh yeah,
Because you can always tell, and horror succeeds when you're on the edge of your seat and dreading what's around the corner. But if it's just like this CGI mess, it instantly takes you out of it. At least for me.
yeah, true.
Like they used to have put so much effort into all of these like dream sequence scenes. And do you remember the one in I think it was the Dream Child maybe where it's this girl is at the dinner table with her family and they're all like eating a lot of food and they have like all these huge cheeks and stuff and they're just like gross.
No, I don't remember. I haven't seen the later ones.
Oh man, they're not very good, but there's stuff in them that it's like at least they were trying something.
Yeah, true.
But in this, it's just like I mean it didn't win me over. I would never watch it again, to be honest. I've seen it a few times, but I'm kind of done.
I've seen it like it's on TV, so it's like all right.
Yeah,
But
it's because
yeah, I don't go searching for it.
is this rated R?
I want to feel like it is just because of the
It probably
violence.
has to be,
Let
right?
me take a look.
But if it's R, I still get a very PG-13 vibe.
Let's see. Okay, open. Here we go.
Yeah, what's the
Oh,
budget and
Jason
stuff? I
Ritter
think
was
it
in
made
it.
money.
The son of John Ritter was in this.
Yeah, yeah.
Forgot
He's
about that.
still acting and stuff too.
Yeah, and also I forgot Kelly Rowland was in this, who is the probably least successful oh shit, Destiny's
Destiny.
Child member.
Yeah, got your nose.
Fuck, that's right. God damn it, it doesn't say.
I'm pretty sure I saw it on Wikipedia.
Oh, R.
Oh, okay.
It was an R. And movie came out August 15th, 2003.
It's a summer movie,
97
everybody.
minutes. Yeah, surprisingly.
Yeah. Why would they do
Budget
that?
was 30 million. Oh no. Uh, budget was 30 million, and the box office was 114.9 million.
Yeah, so this had a lot of advertising, so double that. So the budget technically 60, still made money. And I guess that's why they ended up going
Yeah,
ahead and they rebooted both of these franchises after this. Like we talked about Freddy, they rebooted
true.
Jason too, and they were gonna
Oh,
do
hey, a
it
little fun
again,
fact.
but they canceled it.
Oh, I think they did. It grossed 114 million, making it the highest grossing film in the Friday the 13th series and the second highest grossing film in the Nightmare on Elm Street series.
Which
And
one was?
this movie is England's final appearance as Freddy Krueger.
That's not true now
Why?
because in that TV show The Goldbergs, this Halloween, the Halloween episode of that show, they got Robert Englund back to play Freddy Krueger.
Really?
Yeah, I have not seen this. I don't watch the show. I just saw a clip posted on Twitter of it's like the main actress or whatever, and Robert Englund in full on makeup. I don't know if he's playing actually Freddy or if he's playing Robert Englund in the Freddy getup in the show, but he's in full costume and makeup.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
I didn't
so
know
they'll have
that.
to amend that.
Oh wow. Yeah, this I don't know when this was edited, but it just said final appearance to date. So maybe they'll update
In
it
film,
after.
I guess it's technically still right.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, fun fact, I forgot. Freddy Krueger and Jason were playable in the 2011 Mortal Kombat game.
Well, Freddy was. Jason was playable later in the MKX game.
Oh, well, that's just what it says.
Well, that's wrong. I mean, they're both playable in the Mortal Kombat franchise. If you want to put like a big general statement.
Yeah. Well, the two newer ones, Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat X went like in MK9, the one that Freddy was in. He's the only like guest character in that, but in MKX they went fucking hardcore, and 4 of the 8 DLC characters were all horror movie stuff.
Yeah, fucking Predator, Alien, Leatherface,
And
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah, I already said Jason.
Yeah. Oh, did you? I thought you didn't. You
Yeah,
said Alien Predator
I said
Leatherface.
Jason.
No, you didn't.
Nope, you don't listen to me.
No, up.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, I hope they do something like that. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something like that again with MK11 whenever that comes out. I hope, man. I hope Pinhead
Maybe.
is in there. I hope they figure out how to do
Well,
that.
that'd be pretty good. They should do that.
They might as well. You got the other ones, and honestly,
Yeah.
if they want to win me over, if this will never happen because of competitive play, but Chucky, that'll never happen.
Oh, no, I feel like they could do it. Look at that one character, that little kid that's on the back of the big dude. They can
Well,
just
she doesn't do
have
anything.
a little. No, I know, but I mean, they can have it to where he can do stuff. You just have to jump and attack, or
Well, I
attack
mean,
the feet.
Soul Calibur 4 did it with, or was it 3? One of the Soul Caliburs did it with Yoda, but people hated Yoda because he was an easy win because he's so fucking tiny you can't hit him.
Uh,
I don't know how it would work, but I'd still
oh yeah,
like
that
it.
was the pretty legit because it was a PlayStation got Darth Vader, Xbox got Yoda, and
Yeah.
GameCube got somebody, right?
No game. That was Soul Calibur 2. Xbox got Spawn without the cape, so he sucked. PlayStation got Heihachi, which is dumb because it's Heihachi, and then GameCube got Link, which is the best one because it's fucking Link.
I remember when they did that, and I was like, oh, that's kind of legit. Because then that kind of forces you to buy all 3 games if you have all 3 systems.
Yeah, if you care. But then yeah, it was Soul Calibur 4 where in the Xbox had Yoda and
The
PS3 had
PlayStation,
Darth Vader, and they both had Star Killer. But
yeah.
then after a year, you could buy the other character for $5.
Oh, God, that's too much. Like all
I
those
paid.
characters. Like God damn it, if I didn't buy Mortal Kombat XL, there's no way I'm gonna pay $4.99 for every character. That's way too much money for a character.
No, that's why you just buy the season pass. You pay 100 up front, get all the characters when they come out.
No, I could just wait like I did until Mortal Kombat XL goes on sale and buy it for $9.
Yeah, but then you gotta wait a year.
Who
Plus,
cares? I'm not. I'm
I do.
not that hard. Like hard. Oh God.
I mean, if you're hardcore into fighting games, obviously you're gonna do that like I did.
I guess so.
Yeah.
That's what you did with Dragon Ball Z. Am I right, buddy?
Fuck yeah, and all the characters are out now, waiting for season 2 to buy that. Um,
Oh God.
fuck yeah. And I know DLC's coming because they got a movie coming out in January. So you better believe they're gonna have a season 2 announcement, and they're gonna have those characters from that movie. Um, I also mentioned this in the Child's Play review that Freddy and Jason are also playable in a fan-made game called Terrordrome on the PC. It's free to play.
What do you call it? Jason even has his own game, Friday the 13th game,
He
where
does,
it's a
which
5-player game. It's cooperative. 4 people work are counselors trying to survive and escape, and then one player is Jason trying to find them and kill them. It's a pretty
and
cool concept, I
I
think.
really would love to play that. The problem is I don't have any friends.
Well, it puts you on there with random people. You can play
Yeah,
with
but I don't
random
like
people.
that. I don't like playing with random people online.
Uh,
I get reminded that every time I go and try and play like fighters or something else online, where I either get rage quit on, or like people just do annoying shit, and it just bugs me to all hell. So I'm just sitting there like, God, I wish I had friends who played fighting games.
oh wow.
I know. I think I played too much Call of Duty, and it made me sour on people online.
Oh well, that's one of the biggest like negative filled
I know.
multiplayer things around.
God, I love that game so much, but the fucking online community just like. Anyway, oh, did you like the Jay ripoff in this movie?
What do you mean?
Jay and Silent Bob, the ripoff of Jay.
Oh, that one kind of stoner dude.
The stoner is just Jay.
Mm. It's been a while since I've seen it. I kind of remember that he did die, didn't he?
He got like cut in half or something. I want to say.
Yeah.
I don't remember
I mean
how. I assume
the movie
Jason.
the movie did have some interesting kills where it was like, oh, that's cool, or like just
I
deaths, you
don't.
know.
I don't remember a lot, to be
I
honest, of
think
the kills.
I remember them always trying to stay awake though. They're like, oh, we gotta stay awake,
Well,
like with
yeah.
any movie, you know. They take pills and drugs and shit
I remember
to stay up.
one of the kids who like broke out of the mental place. His brother, he had like flashbacks of his brother, and his brother was the guy who was in that show Titus,
Oh, okay.
Christopher Titus show.
The not Titus guy. Yeah, the not Titus guy.
Right, the not the brother in that show. He's also the brother in this. He's
Yeah.
his brother a lot.
Yeah.
I
Huh.
do. The main thing I remember about this movie is I remember like the wink wink ending, and I remember the fight that Jason and Freddy actually have when Freddy gets sucked into
God,
the real world.
that goddamn wink ending.
I know. Oh, is this the one where in Freddy is like fucking like a chick, like one of the camp counselors, and he goes, "It's not my fault. This bitch is dead on her feet
I
because he's
don't.
fucking a corpse."
I have no idea.
I remember that.
Oh
I
God,
think it's in the same
I don't
scene where
remember that.
he has Jason's like trying to kill somebody, but it's like a dream or something.
Uh,
All the Freddy shit's memorable because it's Freddy. That's the problem with Jason, is that there's nothing there.
True. Like, he doesn't talk. He doesn't. Nothing gets set up with him. You know.
No. And that's why, like, as iconic as the character is, his movies aren't good because back then, these movies were really popular, but they were censored to all fucking hell. And so, a lot of times in those movies, even though they're rated R, when there's like a kill, the camera cuts away super fast. So, like, you'll see him come at somebody with a knife, the camera will cut away, and you hear it, they can get stabbed, and then it'll cut back to them already stabbed. So, it's like, they couldn't show a lot of stuff. And watching those old movies
Mm.
back, it's hard to sit through them because there's nothing there besides the kills, and a lot of the kills aren't good because they cut away so much because of the goddamn censorship issue. That shit don't happen now.
Yeah. It's.
So go watch Mandy, and you'll see all the kind of shit that you would have wished you had seen in Friday the 13th.
Oh God. I I do remember that's the thing I liked about the Jason the reboot one was like he was a little different. I think it was more he killed people a little more harsher, and then also he like ran too. Like you don't just
Yeah,
see him walking
I remember in
everywhere.
the
I remember
trailer.
him running to kill somebody. It
The
was just like holy shit!
yeah
Like that trailer was dope.
the last shot of the trailer got me pumped because like it shows Jason just like walking towards somebody, but then he starts fucking sprinting, and it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, and it's like he never runs. He always
I know.
walks. So it was just like oh my God.
I like the idea of a running Jason. I think Michael Myers can have the walking bit. I think Jason needs something else to separate him further from Michael Myers.
Yeah, and I mean he was a retard. So I mean they run.
No, they're strong, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Which he is strong.
True, but Michael Myers is the one that lowered himself down with one arm from from the banister.
Oh, that he did that, yeah. What's your favorite Jason look?
Yeah. Ooh. You know what? I gotta go with Jason X. When he got all metaled
Fucking, I
out,
knew you're the fucking
they played
Uber Jason.
they they played Deadpool or I think they played Drowning Pool, and it was just
They
like
did.
holy shit! Like he never looked more badass ever.
I I have to give it to this movie's probably one of the worst, but I think Jason looked the best in it. It's it's part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan.
Oh God.
He looks it's such a shit movie, but he looks the fucking coolest because he has like a chain around his neck and he's constantly like wet and he's like really he looks kind of zombified. Like there's bits of his back that's just hanging off. That's my favorite looking
Ugh.
Jason. Also has that movie has a scene where he's walking literally along Manhattan and a bunch of punks are like listening to a boombox and Jason walks by and the boombox is in his way so he just kicks it out of his way. And everyone, all the group of guys goes, "Hey, what the fuck? What was up with that?" And Jason turns around, lifts up his mask, and everyone kind of backs away. And he puts the mask down and turns back around and walks towards the camera.
Oh my God, that
It's
sounds
so
awful though.
no, it's stupid and it's the most non-Jason thing ever. But in a shit like again, we talked about this in Spider-Man 3. In a shit movie, you got to find things to like.
Yeah, I mean, why was he even in Manhattan anyway?
He was following a group of kids that were on a boat, which is why he was all wet because he's swimming in the water.
Oh,
I don't remember the I know I don't remember the full setup. I just remember how are we gonna get into Manhattan to here. That's how I guess. He also starts boxing a guy and he fucking uppercuts his head off.
God damn it! Are you serious?
Fuck yeah, I am. Oh god
Oh
damn it.
man, now I
I know
gotta
you
see this
gotta.
movie.
Fuck yeah, you do. I mean, you don't
God
really.
damn it. Okay, I gotta look up those scenes, I guess then.
Yeah, I would. Part 8 kills.
Oh man.
Oh, fuck. The best one is probably part 4. I, I, I think it's. Oh god, I don't know what it's called. Like the new breed? I don't know. That has Corey Feldman, and I think it's the same one that Crispin Glover is in, and he dances like an idiot, and it's great. You ever seen the Crispin Glover dance
Uh,
in part 4?
no.
You probably have. It looks like he's having a seizure.
I just remember him dancing in Back to the Future.
Well, that yeah,
Like
that
he
was after.
like
Was
yeah.
it?
One thing I did like in this movie though was that first scene when I think Jason brought Freddy back to the real world because he had him in the dream and then they woke him up. So he was dragged in the real
Yes.
world when that cabin was on fire. But that standoff, it was almost like with that Halloween Resurrection with Busta Rhymes and Michael Myers standing off against each other.
I
It
remember
kind of
that.
did the same thing there, where they're standing looking at each other, and then they like walked into each other to fight, and like I remember that scene being kind of like, oh fuck, that's tight.
Yeah. Except this one was cool because it had Freddy and Jason in it, not fucking Michael Myers and a rapper.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
As
Yeah,
much as
no,
I
I'm
as
not
much as
trying
I
to
like
compare
Busta
the two.
Rhymes,
That's true. He fixed up all them cars. You can't be angry at a man for helping people fix their cars.
you can't keep
What?
doing this.
What?
You know what?
No, that was him. He did motorcycles too with his son. Remember?
Those guys are white.
I'm not seeing race. I'm
Anyway,
seeing repairing
that's
shows.
all you see. You're the most racist minority I've ever met.
Well, half of me's white. That's the
Oh, you
overbearing
always bring
half.
that up. Is that you blame that on that? God damn it.
Yeah.
I guess you're true. White man is the true devil.
Yes. It's all about perspective.
Yeah, you're right. I'm ashamed of my whiteness.
Yeah, but you're Italian. I don't consider that white. You're European,
That is true.
which I don't consider that white. Like they shouldn't call people who are from like Italy European and call people that are from Britain European too. It's like no, like they're white and then Italians are Italian.
That is true, I guess.
I've always felt that way.
I'm also Swiss though, but they're white.
Well, yeah, that I understand because they're up high. They don't they're in the clouds.
Yeah,
They
like that's
stay
all
all
they're.
pasty looking,
Well, yeah. I do burn easy.
and all they do is make pocket knives. Army Swiss Army knives. Like they got nothing else to do.
So the end of this movie, I was rooting for Freddy the whole time. I know everyone had like you got to pick one, right? Because it's the fucking movie's called Freddy versus Jason. Who you got? I had Freddy,
Yeah,
but of course the movie
yeah.
ended in basically a draw.
Oh yeah, of course. Because you can't kill Freddy. You can't die. Just
Yeah,
like
like
Jason, he doesn't die.
so Jason cut off Freddy's head and then they drowned Jason. Is that what happened?
Something like that. I can't remember what happened, but I remember at one part like like they blew up the boat or something, and that's what sent Jason flying after he had already like killed Freddy, I think. Because it was
Yeah.
down to one, and they were like, "Oh, we gotta kill him now," and I think they blew up the dock. But then, of course, he doesn't die. So at the end of the movie, the next morning, I believe, because that happened at night,
Right.
that's when you see him walk out of the water, which was kind of a cool scene
It's
when
always
he
cool
walked out of
looking.
the water and the water's yeah. But then you see him come out with the head, and it's like, oh shit, he has Freddy's head. And then that was when it fucking did the wink at the like at the camera right at the end, and it's like, god damn it. And I think he laughed.
Yeah, there was a laugh. Yeah. But I mean,
Ugh.
they had been teasing this movie since I want to say the early '90s when Jason Goes to Hell came out. Because you remember the ending of that?
I never saw Jason Goes to Hell.
The end of Jason Goes to Hell. It was a weird movie, but like the last shot, it's like you see Jason's mask on like it's like on dirt or something or on sand or whatever. And the last shot, I think this might have been a post credit or right before the credits. Out of the ground, Freddy's gloved hand comes out, grabs the mask and pulls it down, and then you hear like Freddy laugh, and that's the movie ended. And so like from the early '90s, everyone was like, "Holy fucking shit, Freddy and Jason is gonna happen," but then it didn't happen until 2003. This came out.
Doesn't yeah.
Yeah, so it was like 10 years or so of wondering, is this gonna happen? And it finally did. And to be honest, I mean, if I have nothing, I have not much else to say about it, so I'm just gonna give my rating. I
Yeah, go ahead.
I have to give it a thumb down.
Yeah, I give it a thumb down too, because like
Yeah,
it had its moments like of cool and like the music was good, but it didn't further any story, and you already knew both of them aren't gonna like. There's not gonna be a winner. They both never fucking die. They've each had about 10 movies, so
I know.
obviously this isn't gonna be the final one.
And I have to compare it to each of their series, and then there's well, I can pick at least some memorable things from each of their movies, no matter how bad they may have gotten. But in this one, like, just nothing stands out to me.
Didn't
Like,
didn't Freddy call someone a bitch or something? Like
he
he
calls
remember him
everybody a
saying
bitch.
cussing and no, but I remember him cussing and it just seemed off. I was like, I never heard him do that.
I don't.
I'm
You may have just been missing out on the other movies because he called somebody a bitch in all of them.
oh okay. Well then maybe that
So,
was the case because I never really seen a Nightmare on Elm Street movie before that.
oh, yeah, those got pretty
Fuck yeah.
crazy. Like the one that had Breckin Meyer in it.
I don't remember that.
I think that was part. I think that was uh, Freddy's Dead or something,
Oh yeah, see, I never saw that one.
which is part 6. I want to say.
There's too fucking many.
There's a lot, yeah. Freddy has a better track record than Jason when it comes to movies, at least. And that's just
Mm,
because it's Freddy, because he actually has a character.
yeah, I was gonna say I believe that. Like, I feel like a lot more. There's been a lot more successful Nightmare on Elm Streets than there had been Jason's.
Yes. But Jason has more movies. It's because they're so easy
This
to
is
make.
true. That's also true.
Yeah.
Speaking a lot of truth today, brother.
That's what we
Brother,
do on
brother.
this show.
That is very true. We give facts, we give fun facts, and
All kinds of fun
truths.
facts, yep.
Yep.
I think I'm tapped out on this one though. I think that's all I got for this.
I got nothing else to add. No fun facts or anything interesting really.
No.
Just your standard. Like, oh, we can't be getting burned out already, right? I mean, we're
No,
not
no.
even
Burned out? No.
okay. It's
Just
just
on
a
this
movie
movie.
that's kind of
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. All right. Good.
I mean, we
Yeah.
just had Child's Play 2 just a few days ago, and I was giddy as fuck in that.
Yeah, you were. You did a lot of
Yeah,
talking in that.
I
I think
did.
that one went like what, 40 minutes?
It did, yes.
Yeah. Man.
We have to
All
get
right.
to
So
movies.
it's just this
We have
one.
to. It's different when we have movies that like this where we're kind of in a middle ground, just kind of eh. But then you get movies that are either super good or super bad. Like when we get to fucking Dragon Ball Evolution, I will have shit.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for now, everybody,
All right.
we'll see you at the spooky movies.